This is ABC 7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. The city of Sarasota is moving forward with the possibility of parking meters in downtown Sarasota.
We learned more details about those meters today when the advisory board met to solidify a plan that will go now before city commissioners. ABC 7's Kate Flexter joins us live from downtown Sarasota tonight. And Kate, where do things stand with this plan now?
Well, good evening, Haley and Scott. This project is months in the making and still has a long way to go. The city of Sarasota says it would help turnover spots here in downtown Sarasota, but some merchants say that's not the case. It's survival of the fittest looking for a parking spot in downtown Sarasota. But drivers may soon have to pay for that spot. Mark Lyons is leading the charge to put in paid parking meters in downtown Sarasota and says it's increasingly necessary as the city continues to grow.
I have talked to economists and new urbanists and developers. There isn't one study out there that says this is a bad idea.
The city of Sarasota is considering putting in about 450 to 500 parking meters along part of Gulfstream Avenue and Main Street. But this isn't its first attempt. The city installed meters 5 years ago, costing about $300,000, and then removed them due to complaints, recently selling them back, but only for a small fraction of the price. Lyons says this time is different, though. The city is exploring using an app for parking so you wouldn't have to have money with you.
You don't even have to go to a pay machine to pay for your parking. You get a text message, in fact, when your time is running out and you want to buy more time, you can sit right there and take care of it.
But the drivers we spoke to are avidly against the prospect.
I think having parking meters is not a good idea.
People stop coming downtown, and usually they end up taking them out after a year or two. So I don't think it's a good idea.
As are some business owners.
I think it's the worst idea. I think they tried that several times already and they failed miserably.
The owner of Yume Sushi says the previous meters really hurt business.
It just, deterred the people to come downtown. It's just not good for business.
But Lyons says parking meters would actually help business by creating more turnover in parking spots that may otherwise be occupied for long periods of time.
We'll make sure that there's always spaces available on their block, and that's the key to getting customers on the sidewalks and in their stores.
Still no word yet on an estimated total cost for this project. Reporting live in Sarasota, Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Kate, thank you. A Northport boy who was hit by a car yesterday has died. Sawyer Gordon was just 5 years old. Northport police believe he was playing in the driveway when he darted out into the intersection of Tropicare Boulevard and Wampy Drive. Police say the driver tried to avoid hitting Sawyer but could not. No charges are expected against that driver.
4 new cases of the Zika virus believed to have been spread by mosquitoes have been announced in a Miami neighborhood. Florida now has 21 people who contracted the virus locally. According to a statement from Governor Rick Scott's office, the Florida Department of Health still believes active transmissions are only happening within a 1 square mile area in Miami's Wynwood Arts District. Scott is calling on Congress to return to Washington to pass federal funding in the fight against Zika.
Kids in Manatee County are getting ready to say goodbye to summer break as a new school year kicks off tomorrow. Teachers were finishing up their final preparations today. Something new for the Manatee County School District for this school year is something called ManaTeach. Teachers throughout the district are now able to videotape their classroom activity for as long as 2 minutes and have it placed on the district's YouTube channel.
We want to allow people in the community to go inside our classrooms to see what teaching and learning looks like in the 21st century, and we think this is a great way to do it.
I think it's a great opportunity for the community to see what students are doing in class and what the teachers have taught them, and them showing their experience in a video. It brings it all to life.
The district will also have a new mobile app coming out in about a month that will allow parents and students to directly get information from their school. Classes begin in Sarasota County on Monday, August 22nd.
Sarasota police spent another day in the area of US 41 near Bee Ridge Road because of the rainy weather. There was a temporary lane closure there because of some minor flooding. 41 between Siesta and Bee Ridge often gets some standing water after heavy or continuous rainfall, in part because crews are working on road improvements there. And for more on that, we're going to head over to Bob.
Well, Haley and Scott, we are watching this area of low pressure. It's been around for the past 5 days now, and it continues to track very slowly off to the west. You can see that counterclockwise swirl all across the southeast, and the low pressure area right about there over the Panhandle continuing to drift to the west at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. The radar picture and loop, you can see that rotation and circulation it's right there, and it's about to enter in or close to some water here. Water temperatures are still very warm, so it may actually fire up a little bit more near the center as it heads off to the west. We're getting the energy around it moving right on shore. We did that today right around 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock this afternoon into Manatee County. Now another line of some heavy weather into Siesta Key, all the way down near Casey Key, and stretching northward to Lido and Longboat. Some stronger cells inland. This was the area that pushed through just about an hour ago near Siesta Key. Another round moving through. And rainfall totals pretty impressive today, where they didn't get much yesterday. They got a lot today, over 2 inches near Cortez, northwest Braden, and stretching down to Longboat Key. Lesser amounts into South County, where they saw up to 4 inches of rain just yesterday. And currently, we do have some clouds around and the rain falling. Temperature now at 79 degrees. Well, more in our forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Sarasota County health officials say bacteria is still at unsafe levels, and a no-swim advisory at the Venice Fishing Pier will stay in effect until further notice. The advisory has been in place there since last Thursday. More water quality tests were done yesterday, and results are not satisfactory yet. The beach is open, but beachgoers should avoid the water until those bacteria levels go down.
A plan to turn undeveloped land into affordable housing in Venice is now on hold. The 300 acres of land is off of I-75 between Laurel and Border Roads. It was to be developed into a mixed-use residential area for workforce housing. But now the property owner, the Gulf Coast Community Foundation, is selling the land for what it paid, $24 million. According to the foundation, the development never got off the ground because it was purchased right before the economic downturn in 2008.
We feel like we should let professionals do this. So if someone wants to take on the mantle of the previous Bridges development, that would be fantastic.
Venice Mayor John Hollick had also suggested a new police station be built on that property, but that also did not happen.
Well, changes to Sarasota County's flood maps are fast approaching.
Straight ahead, how those changes may affect homeowners and their flood insurance.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
Welcome to the all-new Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice.
Seymour smiles.
Seymour selection of quality new and pre-owned vehicles.
Seymour for your trade-in.
Seymour savings.
Discover the new Buick and get cash back for up to 16% of the MSRP on select 2016 Buick vehicles. That's nearly $8,000 cash back on this Buick LaCrosse.
Seymour now at Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice. Go to SeymourBuickGMC.com.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Has chronic knee pain, arthritis, or osteoarthritis of the knee robbed you of your mobility? Would you like your pain-free life back again? Then call now. You may qualify for a new non-surgical, drug-free treatment for knee pain. Even if you've tried other treatments with little or no relief, you may still be a candidate for our Advanced Arthritis Relief Protocol. This emerging treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Suffer no longer. Call right now and get your mobility back.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family-owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
As rain continues to drench the area, FEMA continues the process of adopting new flood maps.
So the risk and the cost for flood insurance may soon come to a head. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates joins us with more. Bobeth.
Well, FEMA flood maps are used to assess the risk of flooding, and as many insurance companies use this to calculate homeowners' flood insurance rates. And as FEMA finalized the proposed changes to the maps, county officials are following suit.
Each drop of water is a constant reminder of the proposed changes to area flood maps.
As a homeowner, of course, you buy the house and you anticipate certain insurance costs. And so we weren't quite sure if those costs were going to go up or down, and we just wanted some clarification.
Siesta Key resident Veronica Murphy's concerns began back in 2014 when the Federal Emergency Management Agency started the process to update the flood maps put into effect in 1992. The agency used the latest technology and digital scanners to get what they are calling a more accurate picture of area flood zones. That data will be used to set flood insurance rates. And as FEMA makes changes, Sarasota County is making sure its flood ordinances are also up to date.
We needed to make sure that we were in compliance with the National Flood Insurance Program's regulations.
County officials say the changes will align their current flood ordinances to the new flood maps, and that the move allows residents in current flood zones to take advantage of discounts offered by the National Flood Insurance Program. And they say without the change, thousands of residents who currently qualify for a flood insurance discount would have lost them.
The other positive is that we will continue to participate in the National Flood Insurance Program, which provides discounts to homeowners that are in special flood hazard areas of up to 25% off of flood insurance policies.
Williams says because of the program, county residents currently receive around $7 million worth of discounts annually. But the county's adoption of the new FEMA maps could also result in other property owners who are listed in lower flood risk areas seeing an increase in their flood rates. In the meantime, Murphy says she's just happy things are no longer up in the air.
I'm just glad that FEMA has finally come out with these maps and we could kind of put this to bed, at least for the foreseeable future.
County officials are expected to adopt the FEMA maps on September 27th. They will host several information sessions prior to that change. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. Always difficult to find out, is your home going to be in that flood zone and how it'll affect your rates.
Absolutely. And the rain isn't over yet for us this week.
Speaking of flooding, yeah.
Yeah. Bob will have forecasts right after this.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Well, Bob, the rain goes on. I was looking at our tower cam. It looks pretty gloomy out there.
It is gloomy, absolutely. And, you know, I feel sorry, too, for the beachgoers and the folks who spent a lot of money to come down here to enjoy some sunshine, you know, the last week before school starts. And, boy, the rain is coming down. That's on our lens right there. Linda and Bo Beth having a good time, too, talking about the weather as well. We have got the rain. It's coming down. You can see that right there. Here's a look at the Casey Key webcam showing the clouds and showers moving in. And that is a look at just all this moisture that continues to pile on up. That's a actual shelf cloud you saw there just briefly, and there could even be a possible water spot if these things make their way off toward the east. There's a chance, and get a look at this, a beautiful shot from James White. He just took this not too long ago. He sent it to PIX at mysuncoast.com at Hart's Landing, and that's approaching from the northwest to the southeast. And then this one, too, just about 30 minutes ago, Deb getting this, a shelf cloud from North Palmetto as it was approaching, and that rain now slowly coming to an end near Palmetto. However, a pretty intense line of storms was around just about an hour and a half ago. You see it right there, and this kind of weakening, but still some pretty heavy rainfall. And that is occurring here across parts of the Suncoast with the strongest cells by far along the east coast. A tremendous amount of lightning there with some heavier rainfall. That's pushing off to the east. I mentioned that rain now near Lido, stretching southward to Siesta Key, all the way down to Osprey and just north of Nokomis. This is all kind of heading toward Lakewood Ranch, so get ready for another round of showers and storms. Venice getting some rain to South Venice right there at the 41 Business 41 and US 41 where they meet, and places to the south. Northport had some big storms around just about a half hour ago. Those have since moved to the east and north. But right now, the rainfall rate near Gulfgate Estates, which lately hadn't been getting a lot of rain, but they have today, 1.34 inches an hour. That's the rainfall rate, so fairly significant. Once we get through this over the next hour or so as it pushes off to the east, we will then see things calm down a little bit. But I think they'll be back again tomorrow. Not as widespread, and it looks like a little less intense as the low pressure area slowly moves away. But you can get the motion, the movement near the airport, Whitfield Estates, getting some rainfall. And the rainfall was fairly heavy into northwest Bradenton. I saw nearly 2 inches of rain there. There are flood watches still in effect. The light green area that you see right there, the brighter green, I should say, that is a flood warning. The flood watch is soon to expire at 8 o'clock tonight for the coastal locations there to the north of us. 79 right now. We have some rain, and 73 on the dew point. And as far as the rain goes, winds are out of the west-northwest at 17. The pressure 30.03 inches. That is slowly starting to rise, and that's a good sign that the area of low pressure is heading away, but it's still close enough to us to bring us another round of showers tomorrow. 84 the high, well below the average of 90, and we had nearly a half inch of rain at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. More moving through there right now. Temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s, mid to upper 80s down south. And you can see clearly temperatures have cooled where it's rained. It's still pretty warm in Arcadia and Mayaca City. Now, this particular model not handling the situation all that well, so I think there's going to be a little bit more action tomorrow morning. But we will see some more sunshine than we have had over the past couple of days on Wednesday. So Wednesday is a transitional day. Thursday, we'll get back into those afternoon and evening storms. You'll notice things start off pretty sunny on Thursday morning, and then that west coast sea breeze kind of collides with the east coast, and we'll see those afternoon and evening storms take shape. This area of low pressure is expected to weaken as it pushes away and high pressure builds in. That's what we're going to see. There's an area of disturbed weather east of the Bahamas, but no signs of development with it. And temperatures now very hot in Denver. Salt Lake City into the mid-90s there, 101 in Dallas, so much cooler here with the rain. As far as the forecast goes for boaters, there'll be more storms. South winds at 10 knots, seas running right around 2 feet. Now, there'll be more storms again tomorrow, but not as many as we've seen over the past couple of days. Water temperature has cooled now to 85 degrees, and as far as the tides go upcoming, the low tide will be at 12:10. And then a high tide will be at 5:49. Tonight, showers and a few storms. There's a possibility of some redevelopment in the Gulf of Mexico. Mid to upper 70s for lows. Tomorrow, still a chance for some heavy rain. The rain chance at 60%, so it's dropping a little bit. Yesterday it was 80, today it was 80%, and now down to 50 on Thursday with afternoon and evening storms. And a pretty decent weekend ahead with finally some sunshine. We'll have much more later. Linda?
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll introduce you to an amazing Suncoast woman who is using her talent for dance to help others.
First out the door when it matters most. For more than a decade, he's been right there, everywhere. And when American jobs are on the line, he leads the charge. More Americans are now watching World News Tonight than in a decade, and we thank you.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Just because someone grows older, does that mean they have to grow apart from their friends or from the things they love to do? With Right at Home, it doesn't. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to help with personal care, housekeeping, meals, and most of all, staying engaged in life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I sure am.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Welcome back, two of my favorite guests, Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5!
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
Yeah. We're family now.
The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Do you have what it takes to become a champion? The Sarasota YMCA Shark Swim Team has been developing champions since 1961. Fall swim team tryouts for kids ages 6 through 18 are being held August 15th through the 18th and August 22nd to the 25th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Tryouts are held at the Evelyn Sadler Jones branch, YMCA's Selby Aquatic Center. For more information, visit sarasotaymca.org/sharks.
Tonight's amazing Suncoast woman has lived through tragedy and learned how to use her talent to help others.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us with more. Linda.
Sarah Harworth has won lots of medals and trophies for her dancing, but what she values most is the appreciation and the love she gets from her special students. She's today's amazing Suncoast woman. Most people come to the Dynasty Dance Club to learn to dance better, but there are also special programs.
From teaching kids with special needs to we have an Alzheimer's program that we do because dancing is the #1 thing to prevent the spread of Alzheimer's.
Sarah teaches 3 classes for students with special needs.
I started with 2 kids back in January and now I have over 30. And the two kids I started with were, I think, 16 and 19, and now my youngest student is 3 and my oldest student is 34.
These students have Down syndrome, autism, or epilepsy, but they feel the music.
It's incredible. The music comes on and they just move. I mean, it's amazing to see that music and just learning how to move to the music makes such a big difference.
And they remember their choreography.
I can just turn the music on and say, okay, dance a waltz for me, and they do. Or I'll turn on a salsa and they all kind of like shimmy and move.
Their parents are amazed not only that they're dancing, but also forming friendships and interacting with the group.
They all high-five each other, you know, good job during the class. The boys escort the ladies around the room when we do partner dancing. So, I mean, their social skills have improved, their coordination from foot to foot has improved, and they're just a joy to work with. I love it.
And her students made her these cards to show how much they love her. Sarah started dancing at age 4, and at 13 she discovered ballroom. Then tragedy struck.
When I was 16, my sister passed away. She was killed by a drunk driver. And I sort of threw myself into dancing as a way to cope with the loss.
Sarah's sister died in March, and by November she was winning world titles. She turned pro and at age 18 moved to Sarasota to partner with Max Latatoski. They are a dynamite team in dance competitions.
I'm a very competitive person, definitely, but the teaching, and specifically teaching the special needs students, that's in my soul. You know, that sort of fulfills the more compassionate side of me.
And congratulations to Sarah and her partner Max. They placed second in 2 different competitions at the Florida State Triple Crown Dance Championship at the Ritz last week. So,
to them.
Hooray for her.
Yes.
She's pretty amazing.
Pays off to be good to other people.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Linda.
Still some rain.
Dancing
huh?
in the rain.
Yeah,
all night tonight.
no kidding.
Have a good night, everyone.